Angry, I just shut everything out. You know, I just shut everything out and then just sketch something or write something. Like now, I'm sketching in a style I haven't used in like years. I used to love doing this style before I started getting into coloring. Before I learned how to color because I really knew I couldn't continue this type of style if I continued just to color everything I did. Like you're watching this in 480p because I do not have the because I'm not interested in switching this to what is it called 1080p because I am not in the mood. This is just like a talking session, so this is pretty much an upgrade of the last time I did it because last time I was on a shitty phone. Now I'm actually on my tablet, scratching at my screen practically. But this is my old style that I love to use. It's based on my misunderstanding of hatching back in art school, or back in art class in middle school. Like, it was based off a misunderstanding of hatching, but I love it so much. I stopped doing it mainly because I've been practicing pen, oil pastel, etc., etc., etc. Like, wow. I let practice cloud my mind of what I actually love to do. How does this look? I will try to use something new on this because because fuck, forgot to pause the music. I will try to use something new on this, like add extra shading because I am trying to evolve as an artist instead of just falling back on old practice styles. So let me really quickly get an eraser here. Eraser, airbrush should work. I use airbrush for shading all the time. Let's see. What's more the power of that? I think this side whiter because it's the side that that it's holding out like so. And this side just a tad bit whiter. Okay, now right here we need a bit whiter as well because they're just scales. I do want this little tiny thing to be more visible, so I'm gonna use that there. Like where I need more emphasis, we're gonna have to keep brighter. More darker, I should say. Like right here. But where I don't need as much emphasis, like right here, I'm gonna shade in the make lighter. Like so. Yeah, that looks good. Like this is my older style. I still make sketches in it. But not as often because I started hating to do it. It just takes so much more time and focus. But when I'm angry, I just go back and default to it. This is just my favorite style. It's the style that I have most down to art. This is the style I started with. Well, not started with. That's some furry art that I did before. That is not in this style. I believe my first art that I did on that's more on the scaly side was in this style. So yeah, it's nostalgic. It's nostalgic for a lot of reasons. I've done a lot in it. But I focus on pen now. Really miss this style. I will upload a time lapse of this later on. But for now, you're just watching pure unedited footage of this being done. It's a bit more something to watch in time lapse, isn't it? It felt weird for me to talk during this process. Usually when I'm doing this, I am listening to metal music or folk music and just have the complete silence. The complete, utter silence of calm, you know? Anyway, we're almost done here. But yeah, that's my tip. If you're angry, just learn on skill. Anger, stress, art, writing, it can all help on that. I do some writing, but I don't really upload much on that. Because that is like my one skill that I cannot make exciting content on unless I voice act more. And I am not a good voice actor. Yeah. Okay, we're almost done here. Let's get this bang here more fleshed out, look more like a bang. Like so. Like, this is one thing I learned early on. Probably Grouse is mad at me. I'm just ignoring his DMs, but I don't care. At this rate, I am not paying attention to Discord. I have a friend that DM'd me. No, I'm not going to pay attention right now. I'm sorry I'm not paying attention to Discord, but I just want to draw. Okay, this is actually starting to look good. The face, at least. This is the most work I put into a sketch in a long time. You might think I put a lot of work into the sketches I upload on my channel, but those are always practice sketches. Like, everything I do is practice sketch. This is actually something I made out of want to work. Not for practice, but actually wanted to work on. This is what it looks like when I actually want to work on something. When I actually put a lot of work into something instead of just practicing. Sure, each of those practice sketches take me like an hour, but it's just practice. What am I supposed to do with practice? How am I supposed to, like, practice look good? Oh, that's deep thoughts with me today. That's all the deep thoughts you'll get today, I guess. I'm almost done. I want to make a background, but I also don't want to make a background because this wouldn't be complimented much by my background skills. Oh, so do you like the all-time roar I wrote on the side? Okay, so how does that look? That looks good. Okay, let's just continue this meme here. I'm not deleting this roar. I'll make it even more noticeable. You know what? I'm not even gonna make it a chat bubble style thing. Let's make it an off-center sign palette. How about that? Okay. How am I gonna make this look like a side palette when I haven't never practiced wood texturing? Watch. Okay. One nail. Okay, let's get the second nail in. We first need to do something like this. Now, wood texturing is simple from what I've seen. Like, I've checked articles of how to do it. But I don't really care. I'm just going to scratch this a lot. And hope it starts looking like something. Yeah, that does not look good. It does not complement as well. But I'm keeping it for the joke. My Discord status is like, do not disturb drawing scaly art. Someone's gonna be confused. I think I have a friend that might be. Okay. That's that done. 8 minutes. This is my longest video in a while, isn't it?